Hello, and welcome to Thursday's Think and Talk. And on this Think and Talk, we will be talking about James Baldwin's quote. And we want you to join in. And that quote is about change. So let's go. Yes, we want you to come and join us on our Thursdays Think and Talk. We want you to be a part of the conversation. So come to the Purple Couch and let's talk. Fair use copyright notice and disclaimer because we will be sharing a video of James Baldwin. So we just wanted to put that out there. And now that we have that, let's go forth and listen to a clip of James Baldwin. And he is talking about change. And just like in what we are speaking on, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until faced. And this applies across the board in all areas of our lives. So let's share a clip from James Baldwin.
Disassociate in the American mind. When the Americans say change, in the generality, they really mean progress. And when they say progress, they really mean that they don't know they mean this. They really mean how quickly and to what extent and how profoundly a black person becomes white. They take themselves quite helplessly as the only possible model of what they call change.
You write in your new book it's very important for white people that black people should wish to be white.
Mm-hmm. And it is, but they don't wish to be white. That is how we get jazz. That is how we get all of these legends about black people. I'm accused of being more depraved than you, also freer than you. Um, the your moral standards don't apply to me. Now, this I'm speaking now as a writer.
And that's insulting to both of us,
It
isn't it?
is indeed. It is demeaning to both of us because it isn't true about you or me. And what I'm beginning to think of, and I would like you to think of it too. Speaking as a writer again, sometimes you're writing a page or a sentence and you have to change a word in the sentence. Now, when you change that word, you move that word out or put another word in, you change the entire page. You change the entire page. Now, one could consider that what we as Americans are going through as we approach the end of the 20th century, it might be useful to change a single word. We talk about the black problem. It might be interesting to see what would happen to the page if one decided to discuss the white problem. I do not wake up or go to bed or spend 24 hours of my day wondering whether or not your sister wants to marry whoever she wants to marry. I'm not obliged to, in one way or another, justify my existence by pretending that you are something that you are not. You do not live in my skull or in my heart or in my conscience as some kind of affliction 24 hours of every day. You're just a man like me. Your children are children like mine. Your wife is a woman like my wife is a woman. You know, I am not upset or deluded or worried about those things at all. And who my daughter marries is her problem and her confrontation, her life, not mine.
And you once wrote that you don't want to be a problem, that you're a man.
Yes, exactly. I'm a man. But so are you. And as long
Mm,
as you think I'm a problem, you're demeaning your own manhood. If we consider that the life of man is the life of a nation, any life is a matter of endless change. It is always changing. You have to raise your children from day to day, and that child changes from hour to hour, and you have to deal with that. Now, the question of progress can only come in if we are concerned, really concerned, with the moral effect.
I want to quote you from your own book. There is something profound and unanswerable stirring in the consciousness of all mankind today, and our identities with every breath we take are being altered. The movement of the human soul in crisis, which then is forced to re examine the depths from which it comes in order to strike water from the rock of the inheritance.
Hmm.
So that the thrust of this book is one of starring damnation. And at the same time, at the end, I get a sense, not only from the writing, but from your very presence, that maybe we have the capacity to change that word on the page
I
or that
do believe
part of our heart.
that. I do believe that. If I did not believe that, I would be betraying my ancestors, you know. And I'm not being romantic when I say that. I know where I come from. I know who produced me, the price paid for me, both white and black. I know how I got my name. Now, you as a white man have to accept how I got my name. You have to accept the implications of having decided at one point to civilize me before you civilize yourself. You know, you have to accept the real implications of what in the world it means to be a nation now. You know, that idea, that concept has to undergo a change, is undergoing a change, and the proof and the warning is in South Africa. Because there you are. The one sees. You have to see it, and I have to see it. The real meaning of the journey called the civilizing mission. This is what it was about. It began with slaughter.
And servitude.
Yes, yes.
Now, do you
And
see any? Do you see South Africa then
South
as
Africa.
the page that we should pay attention to?
Oh yes, because we're connected. The entire Western world is implicated in South Africa, which suffers from the same delusion the Americans suffer from. The two thought it was a white country. The point I'm trying to make in the book is that however this slaughter came about, it says something terrifying to me, terrifying, and about the state of what we call race relations in this country. What I call terror, what I call paranoia. It seems to me that what really struck me most about the case and terrified me most about the case was the enormous question of to what extent the black community can become an accomplice to its own destruction. To what extent? Because it is very difficult to be a black American. One is dealing with two realities, at least two realities. One of them being your ancestry, one of them being the truth about your ancestry, and the other being the myths the country has made of it.
so basically, he was talking about change in the state of Black Americans in America and in other countries. So let's pull up what we're talking about today. Okay, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. And basically, what this means to me is that there are a lot of things that we have faced or dealt with that we cannot change. There are other people that may have done things to us that we cannot change. There are situations that occur. There's a system that, in so many ways, we do not have the power to change. But nothing can be changed until it is faced. So, a lot of things in our lives that we do have control to change, we have to face it first. That's what it's all about. We have to face it first. Just like we may be in denial about certain things that we are dealing with in our lives. If you're in denial, then you can't address it. You can't face it. You can't change it. So nothing can be changed until it is faced, whether it's your health, mentally, emotionally, until you face that thing, it cannot be changed. But a lot of times we are stuck on other things that we can't change, you know, and we can't move forward. Like things that happened in the past. Okay, we went through that. We can't change the past. And you are not defined by your past. Some people may still bring it up, but I'm sure that you have gone past those things and even forgiven yourself. And now you are in a place that maybe even in the past that you faced something that you changed. But now is the time to face all the things that we need to change. We need to, again, do an internal inventory of what is going on with us. A lot of times we can point the finger at others and don't see the need for us to change. We won't face the things that we need to change. So, to me, this quote was part of a book that he did not finish that was titled, I Am Not Your Negro. So, right there, that's powerful. We can't change. This is Black History Month. We can't change the slavery. We can't change oppression that happened, but all of us need to face what is going on now so that some changes can occur. Not just the Black race, but all races, um, white, yellow, orange, green, purple. We all need to face what is happening, deal with it, and move forward with some type of change for the better. Now, I did put the link in the chat if there's anyone who want to come up to share what this quote means to them and what you wanted to talk about in regards to this quote or even regards to James Baldwin as it relates even to Black History Month. But I just wanted to share this quote and I wanted to share that clip because he's very profound. James Baldwin was very profound. Um, and I believe he died at the age of 63. But so many of his works are out there for us, and they're profound. And there was a debate that he had that was really like on point, and it was very long, so I didn't want to put that up. But what he said, even in this clip of change, and that's what it's about. And we do, like he said, children change from hour to hour. We change from season to season. We change as we grow and mature and develop. The things that we used to do, we don't do anymore. Things that we have faced, gone through, pushed through, has made us better now. So again, everything that is faced, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. So, again, if there's anyone who wanted to join in and talk, be my guest, because this could be a short live stream, but I'm going to start coming on here every Thursday at 8 p.m. with a Thursday Think and Talk because I feel that we as a people just need to think and talk. And we need to deal with certain situations and issues. Like this says, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. And there are a lot of things we need to face within our families. There are a lot of things that we need to face overall. Oh, I have. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm in my pajamas, so I'm not showing my face.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Well, as you can see, the topic is not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. A quote from James Baldwin. What does this say to you?
Repeat that one again.
Okay, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced.
Hmm. Not everything that is faced can be changed, and nothing can be changed that is faced
Until it is faced.
until it's faced. Let me ponder on that a little bit. Let me think.
Yeah, we know James Baldwin was kind of deep, and you know, like I said, I mean, a lot of things in life we go through. It's almost like the serenity prayer,
Yeah,
you know,
God's given me the serenity to accept things I cannot. Yeah.
right. It's kind of like that.
Hmm. I'm just. I mean, the second part I can get, but the first part,
Hmm.
like, not
As I go back
everything.
with this being Black History Month, I can think that how so many that initially faced discrimination at that time, it was something they could not really change. They faced it, they dealt with it, they tried to, make a difference. And I mean,
Hmm.
we're feeling some of the effects of what they did.
Hmm.
Um, but also a lot of things had to be faced with
In order
white
to
America,
change.
you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
they helped make some changes.
Yeah. It's deep. It's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah. So that's
Some things that I guess unless you unless you can to me it's like saying that I I guess would be part of being complacent, I would think.
mhm.
And now stuff that really don't affect you to the point personally. I don't know. Let me just continue to think this over.
Take your time. See, I've had it for a couple of days to really like think and ponder and think, you know. And for me, I do recall an instance. Okay, I have an instance where I was at a job and I wanted to change positions. And I actually was offered another job in the same company, but the supervisor in my old position said she was not going to release me to the new position and the new supervisor. And she had been there for 50,000 years. at this job. And I even went to the president of the company, sat in his chair, told him, I didn't understand. And he told me to take it as a compliment that she wasn't going to release me, blah, blah, blah. So that was something that I faced that I really couldn't change because they were set that they was not going to release me and let me excel in another position, even though I was staying within the same company. So what I did is I accepted that
Mhm.
and told them, well, if I can't move within the company, I'll just go out the front door. And so that's what I did. So I faced the fact that they was not going to,
On the chain, yeah.
change, and I had no power to change it, but I did have the power to go outside where she could not regulate or, control my destiny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I got another job and was gone.
Yeah. So not everything that is faced can be changed. Not everything that is faced can be changed. And I guess some things you just have to accept.
Yeah.
And then but nothing can be changed unless you face it. Okay. Mm. But it also tells me that, just because you face it doesn't, it may not necessarily mean needs to be changed if it doesn't affect you.
Right. 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 But there's some
And then
things that you may need to change. You won't be able to unless you face
you
them.
face it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Woo, 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 woo.
You got me thinking deep this tonight. My brain's hurting.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I had a couple of days to really think and ponder because, you know, just listening to some of his speeches and his debates and his interviews, he was a
Hmm.
very deep man. And he, I mean, I think he passed away at 63, but he really was profound in his thinking and how he expressed himself.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you saw the little clip of James that I played.
James Baldwin, no, I didn't.
Okay. But yeah, he was serious.
Hmm.
Seriously deep. And I just, like I said, for Black History Month, I wanted to definitely do my first Thursday live stream think and talk segment on, you know, a black man that really he did make a difference in so many ways,
Hmm.
and his legacy is living on.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So, and apart from that, how was your day today?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Can't complain. It's good.
Yeah,
Just got a
that's.
slight headache.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was yours?
I'm busy. I don't know why they try and make me work. I don't know what they thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of busy. So I jumped in for a minute on to hear your live, and then I had to get off. But I mean, that's even, that even relates to some of the things that uh you're pushing for,
Yeah.
as far as
Getting
facing,
some information.
yeah, and people facing the fact that, you know, a person kind of been railroaded
Mhm. Mhm.
and doing, something about it. Because if nobody really faced that fact or said, wait a minute, then no one would be working to change
Yeah.
the
That's
outcome.
true. That's true. That is so true.
Yeah. And we're glad about that.
Yeah. I tell you, some days I'll be like wondering, like, Lord, okay, give me strength.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a task. That is definitely a task that you have been given, and he will definitely give you the strength.
Yeah, definitely. I know that because he's been giving it to me.
Yes. I am more definitely aware that he has. He definitely has.
Mm.
Now there's oh, yeah, I did want to share this. Let me pull this up because like I said, it kind of goes hand in hand with it,
Mhm.
the serenity prayer
Mhm.
where, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, but the courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. So that's really kind of what he was saying is that give me that serenity, the peace in knowing that some things that I faced I cannot change,
Mhm.
but also give me the courage and the wisdom to face the things that I can change and deal with those things. But then to know the difference of what
Mm.
I can't change and what I can.
Yeah. The courage
Yes.
to change the things I can.
Yes. And we
And
definitely,
that I think it fits into the part where it's the knowing the difference.
yes.
That's where that whole what you just said a few minutes ago, knowing the
Mhm.
difference when to um to face it, make the change or not. Only way
Right.
you can make that change is if you face it. Yeah, it fits right there in that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yes. Yes. And sometimes we don't know the difference and we get caught up and we get frustrated,
Mhm.
and stressed out without really fully understanding that it's something that we just can't change. We
Mhm.
really, it's not in our lane or in our power to change. But the things that we can change,
Mhm.
we definitely need to understand the difference and move forward and doing what needs to be done
Mhm.
to change it. And a lot of times we just mosey on along, knowing sometimes things that we have the power to change or should change, and we just don't.
Mhm.
We procrastinate, or we don't have the courage, or
Yeah.
we don't have the wisdom or knowing what to do to change.
Mhm.
But and all that
Seek
seek
understanding.
exactly, and then we can ask for the wisdom, like Solomon did. He always asked for wisdom more so than anything,
Mhm.
and that can make a big difference in your life
Yeah.
for certain. Well, I didn't want to be on here too long, and it's been 30 minutes and no one else has come up.
I'm sorry I was late because
Oh,
my husband
no, don't
had just
worry
walked
about
in.
that.
He had
No,
just
I
walked in.
I just appreciate you coming up.
Yeah. Oh,
And
they
I
came in. As soon as I got ready to log in and come in, he came home, got a greet him and stuff. But he
hey,
just went into the shower.
you got to do that.
That's right.
That's understandable. But I truly, truly thank you for coming up.
You're
And that's
welcome.
just how going to end it with God granting us the serenity
Serenity
to
to
accept the
accept the
things
things we
I
cannot
cannot
change,
change and the
the
courage
courage
to
to change
change the
things,
things we
and,
can and the
and the
wisdom
wisdom to
to
know the
know the
difference.
difference.
That's right.
Yes. And you be blessed, my sister.
You too. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Mhm. And good night to the rest of you all. And join us next Thursday at 8 p.m. Yes, we want you to come and join us on our Thursdays, Think and Talk. We want you to be a part of the conversation.